welcome if you're just joining us. We are just going to jump in here because unfortunately we're not getting great Wi-Fi at the Albert Lee City Arena rink here today, so we're on our mobile hotspot. We are going to try to broadcast this game the best we can, but we have already gotten disconnected once. If we do, keep checking back. Typically look for a new live event. It'll be a new event from the one scheduled. I think we already had to do it once, so look for the live event on the home page and hopefully we can reconnect. Right now it seems like it's working okay and we're about ready to do starting lineups. All right, if you just joined us here, we are having some connection issues here at the Albert Lee Arena. Not the greatest Wi-Fi, so we've switched over to our mobile hotspot. We're hoping that will get us through, but we're kind of got a weak signal there too. I anticipate that we may get disconnected, so if that happens, keep going back to the live tab or the home tab on our YouTube channel and hit refresh. We'll keep trying to reconnect, and once we do, it will create a new live event. So just look for that live event. Okay, we are getting ready to start here. I'm joined by Courtney Spicer here, Jeff Phillips on the call today. First round, section playoff here. number 4 seed Albert Lee against number 5 seed Rochester Lourdes, and we are off. The start of playoffs here. Dom Troutman line out with Jack Rowe and Peyton Leslie. Leslie number 7 at left, Rowe 10 at right, Troutman 5 at center. Harns and Barkley on D. Rowe getting hooked up quite a bit right away, but we're going to get a nice energetic attack into the zone to start, so it's good to see. They're going to rim that one around, chip it up, so they're coming back the other way here against Harns and Barkley. Number 1, Carter Clevin in net for the Eagles. Harns number 6 at left D, Barkley 17 at right D. Bouncing around the neutral zone. Barkley's going to put that one in deep. We're going to get a change here. We're going to get the Ritter line with Mono Smith and Rich out. Number 12, AJ Ritter in on the forecheck. Mono Smith 28 in to help him, and then Colton Rich, number 22. Andrew Hayworth, number 8 on D, out with Finley Chase, number 21.
Well, definitely a playoff atmosphere in here tonight as we get started. You could feel it with the band and the excitement in the arena. It was a pretty loud introduction to start the game, and also leading up into that first face-off. So good crowd. I mean, I don't want to say it's completely full of capacity, but there's definitely a lot of people in the rink here tonight to watch this. It's playoff atmosphere. To those of you at home watching, just a reminder, we are struggling a little bit with the connection. We're going to do the best we can to keep online here. Hopefully you can hear us, and if you do lose it, try and connect back.
All right, big hit by Phillips to start the shift off right there to Spicer out front. A little bit of a chance there, but kind of in tight. Another hit by Barclay there. Harns here dumping that puck in deep. Phillips in on the forecheck again.
This line here has been a bit of a spark plug for the team over the last month. They have really picked up their play. They're playing with a lot more confidence and energy, and definitely playing with a lot of physical prowess when they're out there. So some really nice chances over the last couple of months, or last month here.
You might have to readjust your sound. I had it turned way down, and so you might have to readjust your sound. All right, we're continuing to work through some of our issues here, but hopefully we'll get the sound figured out here too. I think our volume was down a little bit, but shot on net there, bouncing around the front of the net. That's going to get sent over to the far side. Roll, he's going to walk across the blind. I almost would have liked to see him just dump that one in. You know, he had a forechecker crossing with the blind. Nice pass right out front, but it's on Roll's backhand. He's able to get it over to his forehand. I like the pressure so far from the Eagles. Nice interception there by Roll, but he looks a little gassed right now. He's going to have to get a change here. He's just going to throw that at the net. Troutman not quite there in time for the rebound. That one's coming back up here. It's going to come back down into our own end.
Well, I like our intensity here early. We're getting the puck to the net a little bit. We just got to hopefully pounce on a rebound and pop one early. That first goal, you know, it can really set the tone for the game.
Yeah, especially in a section playoff here where we want to get out and get after. I like the energy of the boys so far. Just got to try to create some better scoring chances. Puck's coming down the far end here. Mono Smith with speed. He's almost able to pop that out to Rich, but just a little bit in front of him. Chase is going to send that down low. Mono Smith in the corner. He should have poked that one up to the D, but I think he's a little tired out. So a lot of emotions out here. What I see right now is we're coming with a ton of energy, which is really good, but they're getting tired pretty quick, I think, and so we just got to take some short shifts here. But we're all over them right now. Good pressure here by Rich. That's going to be a turnover. It's in traffic. Rich is going to pull it back. Hayworth's able to keep it. He sends it in on net. Just can't quite get free here. Phillips there now. He's going to back him up. He's got time and space with this one. Sends it up to Spicer. I think he had a little bit more time than he thought he had right there.
You know, that's at the beginning of these games like this, you have so much adrenaline flowing, and the problem is you go out there and you just burn it up in about 15 seconds, and then you're worn out to make any plays. And you got to settle in, right? And eventually they will as this game progresses. Really for both teams, you end up settling in, and the game gets a little bit more crisp.
Phillips back to retrieve here. He's going to go over to Harns. Harns looking cross ice, but they got their D-man read that pretty good. We're going to dump it in and get a line change.
Another good shift, though. I mean, the majority of the game right now being played in the Albert Lee Tigers zone, and that's a good spot to be if you're an Eagles fan.
Yeah, and we're out shooting them just barely, 3-2, so not a ton of shots on net either way. So we've definitely been in their end. Not a ton of puck control. But good energy from the Eagles. So we're trying to break out of our zone here. Again, we're having some trouble with our feed here. Wi-Fi is really weak. We're using our mobile hotspot.
Well, I think we got a little fortunate break there. I'm not sure. Maybe the net came off, and it looks like it did. Puck was loose. I was thinking maybe the ref had lost sight of it, and it was going right out to an Albert Lee player, but the net had come off, so that was the case for the whistle there.
Yeah. Sounds like the feed is a little jerky too, so we may try to get through the first period here and then switch over to Wi-Fi. We're on our mobile hotspot right now. So we got about 11 minutes left in the period, just a reminder. Just battling on the blue line here in our zone. Finley Chase up into the skates. We got to make better plays than that. Those are the kind of plays we can't make. So, in those situations, we might be better off just dumping them in, but we don't want to be shoving them up behind guys and turning pucks over the neutral zone. It's a little dangerous. My apologies for the poor reception. It sounds like the video may be jerky. We're on a mobile hotspot right now. It's a packed rink. Not the greatest Wi-Fi. We may try to switch to Wi-Fi here if we continue to have trouble. Puck's dumped down into the zone here. Phillips in on the forecheck. Quimby there to grab the loose puck. We just got to get some control here, not just kind of slap pucks around like this. Phillips coming over now. We're just not, we're attacking, we're creating turnovers, but we're not getting pucks and making plays. That one's going to bounce. See, right there's an example where we just get it and throw it. I think he had time to skate and make a play there. That's what's going to happen here next is these guys are going to have to someone's going to have to grab a puck and try to make a play. I think the nerves are here right now. They just want to throw everything deep and throw everything at the net. It's kind of a safe play, but tough to win games if you don't put shots on net. They're going to pass through the middle. They're going to wave it off. Should have been an icing because they didn't touch anybody, and the D wasn't even looking. Battling down in our corner now. Gets chipped out to the middle here. Albert Lee's coming back the other way. They're on a line change. They're going to chip it in. Gets shallow into our zone. Go D to D. Barclay going to go cross ice. We got almost a breakaway here. They came off a line change, but our leading scorer, Peyton Leslie, was almost on a breakaway. They had a little bit of a D line change and almost got caught. But he was able to get out in time and force Leslie just to take a shot there instead of trying something else. This one's going to get dumped in by Hayworth. Looks like we've settled down a little bit here. Troutman's there. We're going to dump that one in here. Troutman's in on Leslie's in on the forecheck. He gets a stick on puck, but it goes right back to their player. They're coming up the other way here. Bounced out to the middle. Mishandled by Mono Smith. They're going to walk through our D here. And just wide, I think Carter Clevin got a toe on that skate.
He absolutely did. Carter Clevin with the save there. He absolutely kicked that one out. Great save.
So we may. Okay, so I think we're going to unfortunately have to try to switch over to the Wi-Fi. We're just getting a lot of messages that it's jerky here. So we're gonna drop this feed, switch over to the Wi-Fi, give it a little bit, refresh your homepage with the live tab, and look for a new live stream. And we'll see if it gets a little better on the Wi-Fi.